Now, this is the second part of the first part of the video that I've done earlier on, showing you more strange skies and the continuing of these chem sprays and these strange formations, different colours beaming through from the sun as we've got those objects, those heavenly bodies. Now, we know who's in power up in the heavens, and indeed he is stronger than any power that's down here upon the earth. No government, no organisations is as powerful than our Lord above. So that's continued to show these true photographs of what is occurring to his skies, our skies, to the people around the world. This is long email. Let's move on to other images now. We have an up-to-date image that was only brought in seconds ago from Jay. Now Jay is in the USA and he is seeing a big difference. He's watching the videos, noticing the images that are coming through, taking a look for himself at the skies. He's seeing this red haze, and indeed he believes now that this is a reflector in the skies. Can you see how it sort of changes, and this beam of light is very much different now. Look at the dark sky, the dark blue sky, for that time of the day as well, for 11:30. Back in the past the sky was much different. Can you see this blatant chemtrail? Yes, this is a lens flare, but above you can see these strange formations again, which we are seeing every single day. Look at this strange formation as well. More chemtrails. This is happening, and thank you again for this kind email you sent in with these strange formations on this photograph. Now we have another image coming from Jay. These are coming in just now, so I thought it was important to show you these because the skies are showing what is being seen on the screen. Now, what we're seeing here is very strange as well. Can you notice this shape here? Look, it's very similar to this one here as well, isn't it? It's like a pattern, isn't it, that they're spreading across the skies, like a repeated pattern. I've seen this with other chemtrails as well. It looks very similar. It's got the same markings. Can you see this? Here and here. Now, it's important to watch the skies when you see this. It does prove as well they're not natural cloud formations, because natural clouds will not show the same shape. Natural clouds will always look different. So again, thank you Jay for this fantastic image. I'm now going to go and move on to Jay's next photograph that's just recently been sent in. Please, if you can, pause these images and take a real good look, because you can see and study and start to notice the truth. Now on this next photograph as well that was sent in by the same fantastic person, like you all are, we're all genuine sky watchers, and we're all just wanting to seek the truth, because what is happening is news media are silent to what we're seeing in our skies. And I'm getting many emails as well that people are trying to speak out to their family members and friends, but they just give a strange look to them as if to say they're crazy. But indeed we're not crazy, because we are seeing a big change. They do believe the news media lies, and it is, I believe, criminal. They should not be allowed now to just keep coming out with the same repeated lie every day. Look on this picture as well to the northeast. Can you see this pink reflection, this pink haze? It is indeed from wormwood. Look at this colour. It is so important again to look to the northeast. Thank you again Jay for this fantastic photo. Here we have another image that's coming from the same fantastic person. Now, look at the way the chemtrail stops and starts through the skies. They do this on purpose, and then it becomes like this. This piece of chemtrail will come like this, and then this piece here will disperse like this. It will come like this. Very, very strange. This is what they're doing every day. Can you see the next chemtrails that are just coming through, and it's becoming like this? All of it. Different colours. Just another truthful image. Again, North America is being hammered. We're getting emails sent through right now. But on this image as well, This is just unbelievable what we're seeing. Look at the strange cloud formations. Now, it is becoming stranger. You've got that pink haze that's cutting through. You've got these strange formations, these lines, and we're getting this strange pattern that's coming through here. So, thank you again for this fantastic image to showing the truth. Now I just want to show you this as well. These are the emails that are coming through right now. If you look closely, I apologise if it's a bit blurred, but you can see just 5 minutes ago, 23:30, 5 minutes ago, this email just come in showing these pictures. So nice one, Jay, for sending these in. Okay, now I've just gone through this email as well, and I've brought this picture up. Now, this image is coming from the East UK. Now this subscriber is fantastic, always studying the skies. Now he sent these images over to Jeff P as well, another fantastic channel that speaks out the truth, shows many webcams as well, and sees a lot of differences. Just another truther that's working very hard, showing the truth. Now on this photograph we're seeing that's supposed to be the moon. Now I've spoke about this on webcams, and indeed it is a huge light colour in the skies. It can't be the moon. The moon has not ever, that I've known, to be as bright as this. Look at that reflector. Look at it beaming on them cloud formations. Now you're seeing a blue sky as well. It's lighting it up, isn't it? Very, very strange. Thank you for this attachment. Here is the next image. Now indeed you're seeing that strange light in the sky. It's far too bright, just as bright as what we see when we see the sun. Something is going on. It is too, I mean, it's absolutely outrageous. It's shown to be something else. Yes, this is a lens flare, but the moon shouldn't give off a strong lens flare like this. So thank you again. This attachment is absolutely unreal. Thank you. Here we have some more genuine attachments coming in from CK. Now, this kind person as well is absolutely astonished at what they're doing to their skies. Also the trees as well. They're looking unhealthy. And can you see the dark area above here? You're seeing this bright light colour that's rising. These are harp cloud formations being spread across the skies. He also states as well that through the early morning skies they have been chemtrailing heavily. And when you are observant to seeing what's happening, you can then see these strange formations. Look at this here. I mean, look at this different colour that's coming through. And down here as well. It's like a greeny haze. Let's just move to the next image because there is a huge shadow that's above there. The next photograph also shows you a big difference. As this object is rising, it's the wrong colour. They are hiding it. They don't want people to see that they are using that reflector. Look again to the right side. You've got this other haze that's moving this way, that's heading closer to this area, because these that you see, these formations, wouldn't be able to cover it 100%, so they have to use a huge blanket of chems to cover it. And something is being used to do this all the time. They're using harp, and it's on full power. Let me move to the next photograph, because again, if you just want to say this quickly, can you see the light reflections off these trees? They're not the same. It is now like being in a studio. It doesn't, and it hasn't, not showing any natural light that we see for the 9:30 skies. We also have this photograph as well sent in by the kind person that's organised these attachments. Now, what I'm trying to say here as well, look at this area here, okay, our sun, but Look at and take note of the blue skies just behind it here, the normal light blue skies. Okay, now when we look up to this area here, can you see the normal blue skies? Well, let me tell you something. The normal blue skies down here is very much different to the normal, unnormal blue skies that are above. It is far too dark, meaning there's a huge dark shadow that's coming through as these heavenly bodies are showing up in our skies. Now, all this is done on purpose to cover the truth. If this wasn't here, none of this, it was all moved out the way, we would see those objects. Because this shadow is becoming more intense by the day. This image was only taken a short time ago. Like the other images, they're just coming through now. We really need to prepare for this. So thank you for these attachments. Many chemtrails, many chemicals, and it's harming the earth. It's harming the plants, the vegetation, and also wildlife. No birds on these photos. It is truly sad what they're doing, because this kind subscriber stating that in the past years it was a blue sky, normal natural clouds, and everything seemed fine, but noticing now there indeed is a big change. If you look carefully on the photograph, you can see this pink haze cutting through to the right side. Can you just see this? To the left side everything seems the way it is, but look at these strange formations again. Blue skies, and then it's black just at the top here. We've got a big shadow that's cutting through. Now, like I said before, that these images are brand new. They're showing the true skies. There's no manipulation about these images. There's no copying or fakery, any trickery or changing the graphics. Just look at what is happening. It is absolutely crazy. So let's move to the next photograph, and thank you for your kind emails again and your excellent footage. We have these next two attachments that come in from Jen Dunn from Indiana, and she's out looking at the heavens and noticing these strange formations, these chemtrails. And indeed they do look very strange, don't they? Look at this here, this formation here. Very, very strange indeed. It is becoming a huge problem, and many people are looking up. Look at this. This is aluminum that's being spread across our skies. Look at the shadow here. Far too many formations. Thank you for sending this image in. Here as well we've got this other attachment coming in for the same person from the other side. Look at those strange lines. Chemtrails. Now, there's other people that are sending in images and emails stating that they start to see these form in the sky without a plane. What is going on? This is happening without chem lines. Very, very strange. And it always happens to the right hand side. I've noticed this myself. I see the sun rise, okay, and they chemtrail to the right. Now, those chems stay there. They don't move to the left in front of the area that we see of this object in the sky, this beam in this light. And then we start to see a red haze to the right side. And that red haze, again, is from wormwood. I've studied chemtrails, I've looked at photos, and it all goes down to wormwood. Let's move to the next photo. We have this fantastic photo that's come in from Linda Collins, another kind person that's a member of our community, sending comments and emails and studying the skies. Now, this lady has been watching the stars and watching the heavens for many, many years, just like all of us. And what we're seeing on the screen is strange, and she also says in her email that when she saw this object that was coming through, she was very shocked to see that the colour is no way the colour of the sun. It's far too bright, and look how dark the skies are. It is completely changed. I mean, these here that you see in the skies, as Linda stated, they don't move. These are not natural clouds. Can you just see the chemical colours on them? Very, very strange. And it is another kill shot image. Look on the ground. This is important to look around the photograph. Look and focus to this ground here. Can you see this colour? This reflection, this light colour you can see that's beaming from this reflector is different. Now, if this was our normal sun, okay, it would reflect the yellow natural colour on the ground, lighting still this area up. But it's far too dark. It's like a colour from a fluorescent light. It is too dim, and this image is just a killer shot to show you what is going on. So Linda, thank you for this attachment, and please keep safe too. Okay, here we have another subscriber that's taking images as well of the skies just recently now from another side of the world. Now, we saw them other photographs with these strange formations, didn't we? Okay, well now this guy, Ray, is a new person to the community, taking images from the other side of the world. Now, can you see the strange patterns? Again, this is chems that's being spread using HARP, covering the truth. The same formations as Europe is being hammered as well. So thank you again for sending this in. We have another attachment that's come in from Europe. Kwandi Kwalba, this kind person, is sending images in with emails, and they're absolutely astonished at what they're seeing. And it is getting strange. I mean, look at these lines. Can you see this? If you look clearly, this is a blanket of chemicals. Now, can you see these, the way they're clocked together? They are locked in place, and it is a huge cover-up. Look at the light colour here as well. It is not our sun. We don't see the yellow haze, just a beam of white fluorescent light. Can you see again? You've got the blue sky and you've got the black shadow above, a dark blue sky, because this area here, in no doubt in my mind that there is definitely an object that would be seen, a huge shadow, a celestial body that will be seen behind this thick blanket of chems. Now, I'd like to say as well that you can see on the photograph that it is indeed has got worse. We did not see this thick blanket of chems in the past years. No way. It didn't happen like this. Look at the trees. I mean, this thick chemical of haze is blocking out the truth. Let's move to next images, and thank you again for your persistence sending these images in. I mean, some channels out there are they're not sure about this truth of what's going on in the heavens, about Planet X, Nibiru, the Destroyer, Wormwood, Planet 9, but I've studied the skies, and many of you have too, and indeed we are seeing different colours. We can stand up, hand on heart, and just look at these photographs, and even just to look at the skies. Take a look at the skies and you will see these different colours. We've got 3 colours on this photograph that's come in from Mamie. Now, this kind subscriber is persistent, and she's looking at the heavens and she can see these colours, and these colours are coming in every day. Look at this colour here. We've got this orange haze that we've seen in the skies. Another beam of colour coming from the area of the sun. Now, the yellow colour that you can see just here is from the sun. Look below, you've got that red haze. from another heavenly body. There is far too many colours coming through on this photograph. And indeed, looking to the other side, you can see these colours too. I've said this before, that we've got Hellion, we've got Harrington, Farada, Ardoba. We've got many other objects that are out there. So thank you again for sending this fantastic image in. Here we have 2 attachments that's come in from Joe from Oklahoma. Just to show you as well that them areas are being heavily sprayed. Can you see these lines? Here's one here as well. Not a natural cloud. Let me go to the next image. This next photograph shows a big change. Look at the way these strange formations are just in the skies, chemtrails, and still the members of public in Oklahoma are still looking down, not taking any notice, as this situation is becoming more and more stranger by the day. Paul from Ohio took this photograph as well, and he states in his email he sees that reflector to the other side. Can you see this chemtrail? Can you see how white it is? Now this white colour is reflecting from that object that we see, believed to be the sun. But on the cloud formations, we're seeing that orange colour from our sun. 2 colours in the skies. That orange colour is beaming through, and we will continue to show the true images. Thank you again for this. Well, 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 more strange skies in Texas is coming through. Now this is an image that was taken from Central Texas a very short time ago. And this kind subscriber, Susie Smith, is showing you the truth. Now, we've just seen 3 lots of people that's showing very similar skies, showing you more evidence. I mean, what more evidence do we need? It is overwhelming and it's coming through. Can you see that strange colour again? Look at the blue skies on the horizon here, and then we've got this dark shadow with this strange colour that's coming through. Can you see how black the skies are above? And I guarantee you now, hand on heart, that if this was all moved out of the way, you would see the truth. There's no doubt in this now. These objects won't light up our skies as much as you see with this reflector, this beam of light that we see of the moon now. Everything is changed. There is a huge body that's out there, the dark star, that will show only a big shadow. This is becoming stranger. I mean, look at all these chemicals. All they're doing is just blocking out what they don't want us to see. Moments later, this happens. I mean, the thing is, it's still dark here, isn't it? Just below on the horizon. The sun, our sun, would never do this in our skies. We would see a light blue sky here. But what is most interesting isn't the reflector. We all know this is a reflector now. But looking through these lines, we're seeing a black sky, like a nighttime sky. Now, if again this was our natural sun moving up, okay, as the earth is rotating, we are and should be seeing a blue sky lighting up, but it's the wrong way around. It's too dark. This blanket of chems is not a natural cloud formation. We've never seen this before. Can you see this red reflection just cutting through this chem here, just below? You can see that red haze that's cutting through here as well. Beams of different colours that they're trying to block out, but it is, and it has escaped. It's coming through, showing to the opposite side on the cloud formations. Just another fantastic image. If you look closely on these photographs, you can see different multiple colours spreading through, a pink haze. Absolutely overwhelming image. Thank you for sending this in. Okay, here's the next image as well from this kind person that sent this in from Central Texas. Now, to anybody looking at this, if you think this is completely normal, I'm going to eat 5 of my hats. I've got 5 hats, and whoever turns around and says, no, it's normal, this is just a genuine photograph of a beautiful sky and some beautiful clouds. Well, I'm afraid that you're wrong, because what we're seeing here is a huge difference to our skies from back in the past. Look at that strange formation. This here is a rising in our sky, a huge reflector. It is not our sun anymore. It's finished. It's gone. The time is up. It really is. They are showing some very strange skies here in December in the UK as well. Look closely. Can you see where these chemicals are just binding to each other? Look this here, just here, across here. Now you can see a dark blue sky which is supposed to be a lot lighter as this is rising. The supposed sun with no black dots. Look at this dark shadow here as well. I mean, our Earth is being hugely affected by these other objects now. They really are. Now, looking back to the other videos that I've done in the past, and many other channels that have made videos in 2014, 2015, and so on and so on, you will see the different colours of the skies, okay, where they're being lighter, natural skies that we've seen in the past. But looking at these photographs now, 2017, we are seeing a big change. So thank you for your attachments, and thank you for this wonderful photograph showing the truth. We have another attachment that's coming from Joe from Toronto. Now, this kind person states from the northeast skies there's a huge rainbow reflection with a beam of light to the left side of it. And it only stayed there for 25 minutes and just faded into the skies. This is very strange. We have seen these as well on other channels. Mr. Steve Olsen has been showing this same strange colour that's beaming through and then disappears. This is happening. It's very strange, but it is happening. We're seeing the signs in the heavens, and we are supposed to look up and notice these. But again, like Mr. Prep Aussie said, preparing is very important. It really is. And continuing to look at the sun as well, and the trouble that's being caused by the sun, because the sun is acting very strange, like Mr. John Moore said, and Mr. Scott Cohn. They both know their stuff when it comes to these objects in the heavens. Let me move to the next image that these people are sending in. Here it is again. Now this is zoomed in, but moments later you can now start to see that the bright light to the left side is fading off, and then it does indeed fade away. This is what this subscriber is saying, but she states as well that the skies to the left and right were a strange colour. Very, very strange indeed. This pink haze you're seeing on the screen, these different colours are cutting through from other objects. We have another image that's just come in right now from Kwandi Kwalbler from Ohio, and this kind person's email stating very, very worried because the reflections are completely different now, and Ohio is showing this strange haze. We've got people from Canada seeing this strange darkness that's here in the skies, this shadow. People from Texas that's seeing this as well. People from North America and even other parts of the world that are seeing this strange dark shadow where they chemtrail. Okay, now look at the blue sky here on the horizon above. You've got to remember to spot this dark shadow that's cutting through. This is where they chemtrail. This is where they use HARP to cover that area. They're screening the truth. Can you see again this strange reflection that's cutting through here, this orange haze? Look at this reflector in the sky. Come on, this is getting serious now, isn't it? These images are genuine. The more we see this now, the more we're starting to wake up to the truth. Look at this reflection on this building. Now, it is 11 AM in the morning this photograph was taken. Yes, this is a lens flare, but look how dim and dark it is. If you can just see the garden here, it's the same colour as the other photographs. Iris Turner's images that we saw in other videos, it's the same on her lawn as well. Dark reflections. It's not what it was like back years ago. And they are covering up the truth because they don't want people to acknowledge what's going on. But also, as they're doing this, it's harming everything. It's killing our trees. It's causing other plant life and also animal life to become extinct. We're losing our natural source of energy as well from our real sun. Vitamin D, it's making people sleepy through the day, heavy, no energy, just very unhealthy. It's causing people to become unwell as well. This is unnatural. This here is unnatural. They should just move it all out of the way, explain through media what's going on so us, humanity, can prepare for this. But they don't want to. They just want to save their banking system and try and rise again after this event. But let me tell you, this event will cause more problems and it will cause a big issue to themselves. Let's move to the next photo. Okay, this image is coming from Tammy from Pennsylvania. And okay, we've got these next attachments that's come in from Pennsylvania, from Tammy, this kind subscriber, showing the truth. Now, on this photograph, we're seeing this colour. Now, we're seeing the reflector, but the dark sky is still showing through the reflector. We're not seeing the natural colour, which we would see of the natural sun. But on the horizon, we're seeing this green, light, strange sky. Now, this light, strange sky is coming from our natural sun. It's completely different. Now, this colour has been showing for many years, not months, not days, but years, showing the truth. Please observe the skies, look on the horizon, you'll see this strange colour. Now, here it is again, this reflector, strange formations, and it's happening again. So thank you again, Tammy, for these, and please keep safe in Pennsylvania. We have an attachment that's coming from John 1111. Now, this kind person as well is seeing this pink haze. Now, this is no camera trickery, this is a genuine photograph, because on the cars, the road, the houses, and this van here, there's no pink reflection. Look at this colour, this haze. Now, this kind subscriber states that it was there for about 25 minutes and then just moved away to the right side. Now, he states in his email that he believes that the Nibiru system is near the ecliptic. Now, that would be close to the equator, but again, he's seeing this strangeness of the skies because people are now studying to knowing where this or these heavenly bodies are. And indeed, they are now reflecting. They're now showing these colours. So thank you for this image. We've got another fantastic image that's coming from Mesmerelda Majuk. Now, this kind subscriber is from Europe, and she pulled up her car to take this photograph. And indeed, she was right to do so as well, because we're seeing lots of colours on this photograph. Now, again, what you're seeing is unnatural cloud formations, chem lines hiding the truth. Now, this image is a kill shot photograph because indeed we're running out of time. Because look at this yellow colour you're seeing here, this white plasma, and then we've got this red reflection from this other object that's beaming through. You can see the different colours. We get these strange colours on the other side on cloud formations. This indeed is a huge cover-up. Please take note of the different colours, and thank you for sending this photo in. We have an attachment that's come in from Brio Steam, from another part of the world as well, seeing these strange colours. Sunrise. Now, again, when you see the sunrise in Texas that you've just recently seen on the photograph, there was no red haze, just a pink haze, but we're seeing lots of chemtrails, aren't we, and a dark shadow. But from the other side of the world, we're seeing this pink haze from Wormwood. Look at the colour again from the sun on the sunrise, and then you're seeing this orange colour and then this pink haze, two different colours that are coming through as objects are with our sun, between us and the sun. Can you see again the strange colour of the sky above? Other people on the other video as well are saying that there's strange blue they haven't seen before. It's lighting up very differently. More formations, more lines as well being produced, starting to cover up the skies. Please take notice of this, because I've said before in other videos that when Earth is rotating, many parts of the world won't see it, won't see these other objects, but through the months you will start to see it, because as this heavenly body on this elliptical orbit is making its way towards our solar system, many parts of the world are going to see it. They're going to see these colours. Now, when we saw the other photographs, we're seeing a dark shadow, aren't we? And there are indeed other objects that are out there. The dark star, it's out there. And it is becoming much stranger every single day. With these photographs, and also us all looking up to the heavens, we are seeing multiple different changes. Okay, we've got some images that have come through from Cara Lunsford, and she's given permission for me to use these. It says, "Hey Matt, hope all is well with you as usual. Use anything that you please. Much love and respect." So let's take a look at Cara's fantastic photos that had just recently come in. Right, on this first image is indeed strange. Now I've taken a look at this, enhanced it and zoomed in, and indeed it does not look like a chem plane. It looks like something else. Very, very strange. Now Mr. David Dobbs brings up images just like this, and also Scott Cohn, many others picking up this strange phenomena. Look here again. When I look at this, it looks a very strange shape. Is it a drone or is it anything else? Look at the way are these chems? What is going on? It seems to be like spiraling. Now, we just got to continue, haven't we? But this is another fantastic image. This photograph also was taken again by Cara, and this was the northeast skies, just like what you saw of that strange formation. Now, these again are not natural clouds. Look at these lines here, and then it just becomes strange. Now I got an email as well stating that the skies now are becoming alienated. They don't look natural anymore. They look as if they're being made for other beings or something else. It is becoming stranger, isn't it? Look at the way these form. Never seen these before, and the sky has indeed changed a strange colour, because again I believe we've got helium that's reflecting in our skies now. Here is the next photo as well that was sent in. Now, can you remember about a couple of months ago, I think it was, I was looking on the NASA cams and I was able to use a device to pause the footage. I picked up something that went past the screen above Earth, and I zoomed in, and it seemed to be a craft of some kind. And now this kind person sent this image in, and it does look like some sort of craft. It doesn't seem to be a plane. They don't seem to be chem lines. They're too thick, and the shape of this as well. Look at the front here and here. And I hope that people watching this video can go back to that footage that I produced of that NASA cam pause stop to show you that object. What I am shocked about as well with this is look at the orange colour that's beaming onto these strange formations. Now, this kind person has said that this object was moving pretty quick, but that orange haze just reminds me of the same colour haze we saw of the red sun 16th of October of this year. strange colours as well. We saw these colours, and we're going to see these colours again, and we will see the whole sky in our foreseeable future that will be this colour. But news media, the government, they will still come out with different excuses to say everything's fine, just go back to sleep, you don't need to look up, just let us deal with it. But indeed, something is going on. So thank you for this fantastic image. Here we have a zoomed in image of this strange chem formation, and indeed it does look like it's from somewhere else. It really does. It doesn't look natural that being on this earth. Very, very strange. But indeed it's chemicals. Okay, now this photograph was sent in by Kara as well, and before taking the other images, this is what the sky was like. Look at these lines again. Strange formations in the sky. Look at these lines here as well. And they start off here to cover the truth too. Look at this haze, this orange haze. Again, it is a complete cover-up. This is Kara's last image, and you can see these lines here and here. Very, very strange. So again, thank you for these fantastic images, because back in the day we never saw these skies. We've got another fresh image that's just come through from Jill from Arizona, and she states in an email something is going on. Look at these strange chems, this blanket of chems on the horizon here, formations. And when we normally see the sun that's rising, we should see it brighten the whole sky up. Now look at this haze, this object again with this red ring around it. Something again is going on. We shouldn't see it like this. We should just see a golden sunrise with a blue sky. Just another fantastic photo. Now we have this next photo as well, sent in by the kind person that just sent the other one in. And indeed, look at this wall of chems. Look at this reflection here, and this strange shape. This red haze that's cutting through above. Just another outstanding image, showing you that this is happening, because this has just come through, right now. Okay, I'm going to show you more of these attachments coming in from Jill as well. Let me just show you these. She states in her email, a wall of chems, which is totally right. Now, the sun shouldn't be doing this, so what is it? We've really got to think about this. Look at the two shadows here and here as well. Let me move to the next image. Now this image as well is very important to me and to many thousands of you in our community, because what we're seeing is the truth. This is a genuine photograph showing you a reflection from them heavenly bodies that are in front of the sun. Can you see these beams of light? This red haze from Wormwood. Look at these two colours here. Can you see again the reflection of these colours from another object on these chem formations? Natural clouds will not show this strange reflection. Now, I've said it on the other video as well, that we're seeing the same pattern of chems. Can you see this here and this here? It is a making of a pattern to manipulate our skies. Multiple changes, different chemtrails and beams of light from another object. This strange colour is not from the sun, it is indeed from another object reflecting, and all they're doing is covering it up to hide the truth, manipulating the weather patterns with HAARP and other new technology. Indeed, it gets stranger, because what I'm looking at now is a big difference. Look again. Can you see? If you look closely, you've got this area here. This difference. Look at this yellow haze. Now look at the red reflection coming in from Wormwood. To the left side, you've got a clear reflection from the object that's reflecting. The dark shadows as well. People from the 1980s would take a look at this image and think that it wasn't real. They would think they were looking at a painting, not a real image of the skies. Now, to make this a true photograph that hasn't been tampered with, look at the buildings, look at the colours of the buildings, look at the fence, look at the trees, and then look at this that's happening out there. Fantastic photographs, and take care. We have images coming in from Vanessa from Germany, Berlin, showing the differences, and the chemtrail continues. But on the next attachments you'll see this pink haze, and this is what they're covering up. Here it is. This is what they're doing. So over there in Germany, this is where they're seeing this now. Look at the pink haze that's cutting through. Already starting. Look at the chemtrails. The lines to try and cover this pink colour that's cutting through. Here is the colour of the sun that's coming up. Let me move to the next photo. Well, here we are again. We've got the yellow colour coming through, the rising of the sun to the right side. But on this side here, with these lines in the skies, we've got that pink reflection coming through from another object, beaming through onto these chems. We're still seeing these strange black formations of clouds, and still people in these apartments and buildings, they are not looking up. And we hope that people do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with this photograph because it is important. Now Michael from Philadelphia sent this in just moments ago in his home area. Now what you're seeing on the photograph is multiple light sources. Now on the screen is chems. This kind person sent in the email stating their military planes sprayed very hard, and then this cloud just came across full of chemicals, chem clouds, okay, and it's full of chemicals, aluminum. We've spoke about this, and it is indeed an agenda. Look at this light color that's above here from this reflector. Now what is strange to see that just below we're getting a beam of light that's cutting through. Can you just see this beam of light coming through here? What is this? Something else. Now look at this orange reflection, this orange haze that's on the horizon. We've got two objects, one up here, one down here, this huge array. So thank you for this image. And also, I mean, many people are still saying that it's dark. It gets dark too quickly, and the sun's far to the south. And indeed, it's shifting. We are shifting. Something is going on, and they cover up our skies for us not to see, or for us to find it hard to catch the truth. So please, all of you, keep safe. Please send your images in to the email below, and I will produce them shortly. And I will produce another video again to show the truth. There's thousands of images coming through.